Have you ever wondered if certain people carry a spiritual weight you shouldn't disturb? Why do some encounters leave behind echoes that seem to ripple far beyond the moment? Welcome back to the channel. I'm grateful to have you here with me today. In this episode, we're going to look deeper into something ancient traditions have warned us about for centuries. There are certain people whose karmic field is so powerful, so spiritually significant that to offend or harm them may carry consequences not just for this life, but for many lives to come. Who are these people? Why do their energy and virtue create such a massive impact on karma? And what can you do to live more consciously, avoiding hidden traps of karmic debt while cultivating respect and reverence for those whose presence is sacred? Let's begin by stepping into the realm of cause and effect, not as some mechanical law, but as a vibrant, energetic reality. Every action we take, every word we speak, every intention we hold sends out waves. These waves return not always immediately, but inevitably. This is the universal law of karma. But what many people overlook is that karma isn't always equal in intensity. Causing pain to someone innocent is different from harming someone already steeped in hatred. Helping someone deeply grateful generates a different kind of karmic return than helping someone who takes it for granted. This is not about jumping to about energetic resonance. Now consider this. What happens when you harm someone whose entire life is dedicated to truth, to service, to awakening? The karmic impact amplifies because you're not just hurting an divine, you're disrupting a field of purity, of merit, of sacred purpose. Let's look at the first type of person, the parent. Whether or not your relationship with your parents is harmonious, spiritually speaking, your mother and father are the very source through which you entered this world. It carried your karmic seed into physical life. In many traditions, it is taught that to harm or disrespect your parents, even internally, is to obstruct your own karmic flow. Why? Because gratitude is the foundation of abundance. If you curse the roots of the tree, how can you expect the branches to blossom? This doesn't mean you must end your abuse. Boundaries are necessary. But spiritual maturity asks, can I hold space for the complexity of my lineage? Can I release judgment while protecting my peace? The second type is the teacher, not just any teacher, but the one who opens your inner eyes. This could be a spiritual guide, a mentor, or even a stranger whose words sparked a transformation within you. The moment someone gives you insight that shifts your consciousness, they become a karmic beacon. To turn against such a person, to betray, slander, or dishonor them after receiving their light is a serious distortion of energy, because you're not just walking hate, or you spitting into the stream that once quenched your thirst. Let me tell you the story of Leon, a devoted student of meditation. Her teacher, a humble monk, taught her for years with patience and care. But one day, he disagreed with his decision in a temple matter and publicly criticized him. From that point on, her practice collapsed. Her mind became restless, her emotions unstable. Took years before he realized he hadn't just criticized a man, he had turned her back on the hand that guided her through darkness. You returned, not to be accepted again, but to bow in repentance. That act alone began her healing. The third type is the virtuous person, and the one who lives with integrity, kindness, and selflessness, even if unnoticed by the world. These are not flashy figures. They are the quiet saints who uplift others, not for reward, but because it is their nature. Who betray or deceive such a person creates deep karmic imbalance, because their purity acts as a mirror. If you throw mud on a mirror, you don't damage the mirror, you just obscure your own reflection. One of the most painful consequences of harming a virtuous person is internal. You begin to mistrust yourself, where inner compass shatters. The guilt becomes a ghost that haunts every choice. The fourth type is the compassionate protectors, those who shelter the weak, stand up against injustice, and carry the burdens others won't. Their actions generate immense merit. They are the spiritual warriors, often misunderstood or judged, but their courage stabilizes the world. Who attacks such a person is to align with forces of destruction, not because they will retaliate, but because you place yourself in opposition to the energy of righteousness. The universe does not pun, but it reflects. Ink of Tarek, a human rights activist who was falsely accused and attacked online. Those who defamed him were later found to be involved in scandals themselves, not as revenge, but because what we send out returns. Finally, the fifth type is the awakened being. This could be a sage, a monk, a nun, or even a wandering ascetic living invisibly among us. Their presence alone purifies the space they walk through. Who harms such a being is to close the door to your own awakening. You may not even recognize them. That's why humility is essential. The Buddha once taught that we should treat every being with the possibility they are a bodhisattva in disguise, because the spiritual world is not always visible. The one you insult may be the one whose blessing you most need. Let me ask you something. Have you ever done harm, not out of cruelty, but out of ignorance? Have you ever spoken ill of someone, only to later discover their kindness, their sacrifices, their unseen goodness? So, don't despair. The purpose of this teaching is not to frighten you, but to awaken you. Harm is not fixed. It can be purified. The key is awareness, remorse, and resolve. There is a story of a warrior who once unknowingly killed a holy man disguised as a baker. When he realized his mistake, he wept for days. Eventually, he gave up his sword, became a monk, and dedicated his life to helping others. His transformation became legendary not because he erased the past, but because he transformed the future. You can do the same. Begin with reverence. Train your eyes to see not just the surface, but the essence of people. Ask yourself, who in my life carries invisible virtue? Who has quietly uplifted me? Have I honored them? If not, make amends. Call letter, silent prayer. Harm listens to sincerity. Then, practice the discipline of restraint. Before you judge, pause. Before you speak, reflect. Before you act, ask, will this increase light or shadow? Because every moment is a karmic crossroad. Never offend. The 5 sacred types is not about fear, it's about love. It's about recognizing the sacred architecture of life, where every person may be a piece of your liberation. Thank you for watching this video. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to reflect. Have you encountered one of these 5 types? How did they change your path? Or have you unintentionally created harm? Let's talk about it in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and join our growing circle of seekers. In this space, we honor wisdom, walk with awareness, and grow together. We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.